Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and beautiful namaste. Lately, I've been working a lot at my desk, hunched over my computer, and this morning's practice is all about finding in just a little bit of time, a little bit of stretch in the hips, as well as the shoulders, and especially the upper back. All right. Let's get started. I'll meet you today, let's start on all fours. All right, meet you on the mat. Center of the mat, on all fours. Mindful here, hands underneath the shoulders with the fingers spread wide, knees underneath the hips. Point your toes back behind you so even the ankles get a nice stretch here. Inhale, let the heart lift and the tailbone lift. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, little arch. Exhale, little curl. Tuck your toes under, draw the hips back down towards your heels to get a nice stretch in the soles of the feet. And this might be plenty of spice here, but if you'd like, you'll walk the hands back. Maybe even bringing the hands to the thighs, the hips heavy on the heels. Draw the knees together and a little bit of energy out through the thighs. All right, all is well. All is well. Repeat after me, all is well. Big deep breath. Exhale out everything. Beautiful. Hands find their way back to the mat. Release the tuck of the toes. Give them a little tippy tap, 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 tap. From here, you will tuck the toes under afresh, lift up through the backs of the legs, finding plank pose, crown of the head towards the front of the mat, heels back behind you, navel to the spine, tailbone drops. Few breaths here. And then right foot steps between your hands, left knee drops, top of the left foot also comes down onto the earth. Now press down through the left shin, press down through the right foot. Inhale, both arms up and over your head. Stretch up right, stretch up left. All righty, come to center here. Press down on that right foot just enough to square the hips a bit. Bring the arms out in front of you. Now, I learned this from my friend Wade. Cross the left arm over the right, turn the palms in towards each other, interlace the fingers, webbing to webbing grip, and then draw the hands towards your heart as you wring yourself out. Wiggle up through the heart here. Chin towards the chest, round down, and come on down. Draw the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee, drop your head. Press through the foot, bring it all the way back up. Straighten out through the arms, bring them up and over your head. Stretch up right a little bit, stretch up left a little bit. Come back to center, draw the hands in line with the shoulders, bring it out again, hands towards the heart, and this time with the straight back. You'll hinge at the hips, deepening the opportunity for a beautiful stretch in the hips and the low back. The upper back nice and strengthening. Drop the hands down. Keep the spine long. Come down any amount here. Breathe. Chin a little bit towards the chest to lengthen the spine. Nicely done. Back up. Unwind the arms. Release the hands. Bring them all the way up. Exhale, both hands down either side of the right foot. hamstring stretch. You'll tiptoe the hands back, straighten out through the right leg, toes towards your face, heel into the ground. Press down through the left shin to square the hips a little bit. Right hip back, left hip forward. And then melt the heart down towards the altar of your hamstring on the right side. Breathe. And those of you that this is easy peasy, you can come on down to full Hanumanasana. Heart lifts, crown lifts, tailbone scoops just a little bit. Stretch. Find the stretch for you this morning. Okie dokie. Back to the shape of the lunge from whatever hamstring stretch you chose. Hands down to either side, tuck the left toes under, lift up through the back of the left leg, step it back into plank pose. You can rock it a little forward and back here. Finding the strength in the legs and the strength of your spine and the strength of the arms. A little tap right, a little tap left, little tap right, little tap left. Back to center. This time left foot steps forward, right knee drops. Find that opening at the top of the right shin. Press. Lift. Heart lifts up to the sky. Stretch up right and left a little bit just to start to get into the low back and into the ribs, into the shoulders, and into the breath. Breathe. All right. Hands out in front of you, right over the left this time. Palms turn in towards each other. Interlace, and then draw your hands in this reverse style prayer right to the heart center. And we'll take step one by rounding, 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 rounding forward. This crisscross applesauce. Drop your head, breathe. A little bit of inner thighs drawing in towards each other. Little bit of forearms drawing in towards each other and a widening of the shoulder blades. Grounded through the feet and the back right shin. Draw yourself up. Release the hands forward. Draw them up and over your head. Stretch up to the right. Stretch up to the left. Back to center, drop the hands down in line with the shoulders as you're ready. Round, round, round the hands towards the heart. Straight spine, wide open heart. Front and back of the heart nice and balanced. Top and the bottom of the heart nice and balanced. Side to side as well. And then bring it forward. You'll hinge at the hips. Feel the stable legs. Feel your strong spine. Feel the freedom in your breath. The ease in your eyes. What's happening in the jaw? Let the jaw relax. Maybe wobble it a little side to side. The hips and the jaw are connected. So as the jaw relaxes, the hips relax a little deeper. Breathe. Called the cranial sacral connection. And draw it back up. Connect with that feeling of flow. Hands reach out, arms straight. Arms reach up once again. This time free the hands, free the arms, free your heart, free your mind. Little fists and twisty, 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 twisty as the hands come all the way down to the mat, either side of that left foot. Tuck the right toes under, lift up through the back of the right leg, step it back into plank pose. One more inhale, one more exhale. and then lower, lower, lower yourself all the way down to the earth. Both feet stretch back behind you, ground down through your legs, roll the shoulders back and down. Let the heart lift. And give this moment of heart opening a few breaths. Shoulders slide back and down. Toes reach back behind you. Inner thighs together and a little bit of lift up towards the sky. And the front ribs, let them roll a little bit more forward. Breathe into where you feel it. The beautiful counter pose. We usually don't bend our back like this. Yes? All right, lower yourself down. Back up to all fours. Now a nice little cat and cow here. Oh, should feel awesome. And then, quite simply, make your way to a comfortable seat, which could be back into your chair, could be onto the earth, in a pose called Sukhasana if you're on the earth. Easy pose. Wherever you are, find some ease. Big inhale. Exhale out everything. And allow that little bit of movement and stretching and inviting in. Let all that invitation to move and breathe in ways we don't usually move inform new paths and new joys. My hands are at my heart now. And my heart is reaching out to you, wishing you lots of love. Namaste.